If we were Billy, as Victor pushes his buttons for the zillionth time, we'd have to be thinking of having them surgically removed. Hunter King sends a sweet message to honor a national treasure. No stranger to doing things that he regrets, Adam offers moral support to former wife Sharon. Of course, what she really needs is a clue as to who is behind her current predicament. Phyllis has a painful reminder about her accident. Could it trigger a memory that will help her figure out that Sharon wasn't really to blame? Young and Restless rant, how Ian and Jordan will be exposed. Plus, a sicko twist for Sharon and Daniel, and the most offensive plot point of the week. Young and Restless spoilers for Tuesday, November 26. No one will be asking, who's the boss, when Nikki embraces her new role at Chancellor Enterprises. No matter how entitled Billy may be, it's not going to be a good look for him when he loses his cool with ailing Mom Jill. Jack works to repair his relationship with Billy. Maybe leaving him be would do the trick. You know, let absence make the heart grow fonder and all that. Young and Restless spoilers for Wednesday, November 27. Victor warns Claire about Kyle, which is just plain odd. A guy who once replaced Jack with an evil twin is warning a woman who pumped Nikki full of vodka against dating a fella who is, at worst, an unrepentant brat. What? They still have cards up their sleeves to play. Go on, then, Jack and Diane. Let's hear what the couple has to say as they make a confession about their deception. Nate opens his home to Amy. Yeah, but when are we gonna meet his brother? Dang it. Young and Restless spoilers for Thursday, November 28. Though Young and Restless will be preempted for CBS sports coverage, you still have reason to be grateful. Our newly expanded photo gallery of soaps Thanksgivings through the years. Young and Restless spoilers for Friday, November 29. Young and Restless will be preempted for CBS sports coverage. But you can still get your fill with our photo gallery that traces Nikki's steps from Queen of the Bayou to Captain of Industry. Hey everyone, welcome back to Radiant Serum. I'm Aubrey, and I hope your day is shining bright. Thank you for joining me. Let's jump right into today's video. The Young and the Restless spoilers for the next 2 weeks, November 25 to December 6, reveal that Billy Abbott and Sally Spectra's budding relationship will get under Adam Newman's skin, but he'll try not to let it show. After Adam instructs the waiter to deliver a bottle of bubbly to Sally and Billy's table at the GCAC, he'll ultimately head for the exit. It'll be Victor Newman who taunts Billy instead as the week of November 25 to 29 kicks off. Meanwhile, Sharon Newman will order Cameron Kirsten to leave permanently before Ada reaches out. Adam will want to serve as a source of support for Sharon, but she'll push him away instead. As for Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, she'll blast Michael Baldwin, Christian Leblance, for taking Sharon's case and will threaten to end their friendship over it. Michael won't back down on defending Sharon, but he'll eventually get suspicious when Phyllis starts acting weird. It turns out Phyllis will have a memory flash from the night someone ran her off the road. Will Phyllis recall a car that most definitely wasn't Sharon speeding toward her? Regardless, Phyllis will keep whatever she remembers to herself for the time being. Next, Nick Newman, Faith Newman, and Maria Copeland will consider the possibility that Sharon was lying about her phone disappearing. Maria will reluctantly pose the theory that Sharon really did lure Phyllis via text in hopes of causing the crash. However, Nick won't want to believe that and will question Sharon about her phone's vanishing act. Once Sharon swears she didn't have her phone when those texts went through, Nick may believe her and dig deeper into who was behind the messages. Jordan is the one who came back to her motel room with Ian Ward and gloated about everything going according to plan that night. It's obvious Jordan was the driver who targeted Phyllis, but it may take some work for Nick to figure that out, especially if Phyllis stays tight-lipped about recalling a vehicle besides Sharon's. Over with Nikki Newman, she'll officially take charge at Chancellor and remain grateful to Victor for scoring this opportunity for her. Back with Billy, he'll lose his temper with Jill Abbott again, while Jack Abbott extends a peace offering to Kyle Abbott. Jack may go along with Diane Jenkins Abbott's push to make Kyle his co-CEO at Jibode, but Kyle really needs to acknowledge his own mistakes before that happens. Since Thanksgiving is rapidly approaching, Jack will be relieved to finally tell his family the truth about his fake marriage blow-up. Jack will shock Ashley Abbott, Tracy Abbott, and Alan Laurent with the news that he was only pretending to loathe Diane. While Jack updates everyone on the charade and the reasons behind it, Victor will deliver a warning to Claire Newman. That'll be about Kyle, so Victor may urge Claire to end her romantic involvement with him before it ends in devastation. Across town, Nate Hastings will invite Amy Lewis to spend Thanksgiving with him, so they'll bond before he reveals his decision regarding his half-brother Damien. Nate may agree to track Damien down and shake his life up with some huge family revelations. Audra Charles will also have a chance to meet Amy, so there could be some tension since she seems wary of whether this woman might be scamming Nate. Amy appears to be telling the truth, but Audra may put her through a grilling session anyway. At the Newman Ranch, Nikki and Victor will host a family party for Thanksgiving, one that includes Chelsea Lawson. Adam will enjoy having Chelsea around as they celebrate the holiday with Connor Newman and several other Newmans. Bly and R will be preempted for sports coverage on Thursday, November 28, and another sports-related preemption is coming up on Friday, November 29. The week of December 2 to 6 will bring some all-new episodes, so we'll no doubt get back to some Jordan and Ian action. Will Jordan finally don a disguise and report back to Ian about Sharon's daughters? Ian wants to know for sure that Maria and Faith are emotional wrecks, so Jordan may have some important info soon. Of course, Jordan may become increasingly impatient when it comes to her own vengeful plans, since she's no doubt eager to go after Claire, Nikki, Victor, and more. Back with Nate, he may launch his search for Damien, but his efforts should come with some major snags along the way. The Young and the Restless spoilers say the next 2 weeks will bring plenty of excitement, so we'll pass along more predictions on all the hostility and unraveling mysteries. CTL will have other great Young and the Restless spoilers, predictions, updates, and news for you, so make us your top Y and R source. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that after years of romantic letdowns, Lely Winters is finally set for a happily ever after storyline where love is concerned. Executive producer and head writer Josh Griffith recently spoke with Sode about what's to come in GC during a preview article and hinted that Lily was slated to find her true love come the winter. Some are speculating that her new romantic interest could be Nate Hastings' half-brother, as he's said to arrive in town very soon. Griffith told Sode that Nate's handsome half-brother will bring an interesting dynamic storylines and bring a double whammy twist. However, this could mean a plethora of things. As Nate is involved with the ever-scheming Audra Charles, a brother's love triangle could be what Griffith means. Then again, as there would be no bloodline between Damien and Lily, perhaps the new character is set to dive into a romance with her. With that said, fans have longed for a possible love connection between Lily and Nick Newman. The two did a chemistry test a while ago when they enjoyed a meal together at the GCAC, and sparks flew everywhere. However, not much has happened between the two since. However, there have also been hints that Nick could dive into a romantic reunion with his ex, Sharon Newman. Sharon has shown that she still harbors feelings for Nick during her recent mental health crisis, and Nick has stepped up to the plate and supported her as of late, despite finding out all the terrible things she did surrounding Heather Stevens' demise. Still, Sharon and Nick make great friends, and diving into yet another romantic reunion may not be the best idea, especially if it fails miserably again. Nick will likely save the day once again for Sharon by clearing her name in Heather's murder, but this doesn't mean the former super couple should give their love another shot. with Adam Newman lingering around the corner, chopping at the bits to support Sharon during this hard time, as she supported him during his dark moments. There's also a good chance that the Y&R could swerve things for Sharon and lead her in another romantic direction with Adam. Speaking of swerves, despite Griffith teasing another chic reunion during another sewed interview, perhaps his intent with this was to surprise fans with a storyline that introduces Lily into Nick's orbit. Lily has had some conflict with Nick's parents, Nikki Newman and Victor Newman, recently, as the two lied to her and made it seem as if she was going to run Chancellor once they bought it. This was all in an effort to get information from her for the takeover. Nikki wanted Lily on her Chancellor team, as long as she ran the ship as the CEO, the very position Lily wanted. This conflict could add an interesting element to a potential Lily/Nick romance, as Lily may be wary of entering any kind of relationship with a Newman. Still, fans know Nick is a great guy, and the two would make quite the Geno City super couple. The Young and the Restless spoilers suggest that a fresh new relationship for Nick might be the way to go. The character tends to always head back to exes when he's looking for love, and Lily might be exactly the perfect woman to challenge him on a personal level. They are both gorgeous, smart, and business savvy, but will the soap finally go this route? Is your one-stop shop for the hottest Young and the Restless spoilers, news, updates, and predictions, so make sure to visit this site regularly for all the Y&R intel you need. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Jordan and Ian Ward are working together. First, Jordan must help Ian with his crime. Only then will Ian help Jordan get revenge on the Newman family. With Ian's history with Mariah Copeland, could Tessa Porter and Aria Porter Copeland be in danger? Could Ian and Jordan have a sick ultimatum? Keep reading and let's talk about what could happen with this storyline. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Sharon Newman's confession. E&R spoilers reveal that Sharon Newman finally confessed. While Sharon isn't the one who really killed Heather Stevens, she did clean up the mess and dump the body. Sharon also planted evidence to frame Daniel Romalotti. Junior Sharon also made comments and committed sins that made the pain of Heather's loved ones even worse. It wasn't until after Phyllis Summers was run off the road that Sharon finally confessed. Y&R spoilers, Jordan and Ian Ward's alliance. However, when Sharon confessed, that is when fans learned new information. It was Jordan and Ian who were responsible, and they are working together. Apparently, Ian has been released from prison. Then, Ian busted Jordan out, and the two villains made an agreement. As long as Jordan helps Ian with his plan, he will help her get payback at the Newman family. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Mariah Copeland's danger. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Josh Griffith recently spoke to Soap Opera Digest about the Ian/Jordan twist. The head writer and executive producer said that both Mariah and Claire Grace Newman could be in danger. Now fans know that Jordan wants to punish Claire for her betrayal. What does Ian want out of this whole arrangement, though? Y&R spoilers, Aria Porter Copeland kidnapped. It's quite possible that Jordan and Ian could kidnap Mariah and Tessa Porter's daughter, Aria. That would hurt both Mariah and Sharon. It wouldn't be just to make Mariah and Sharon feel a tremendous loss, though. Maybe Ian and Jordan plan on raising Aria together. Ian kind of served as Mariah's father figure, although it got creepy at the end. Meanwhile, Jordan will want another child to corrupt and use against the Newman family. While Ian and Jordan seem to be both very sick people, they also aren't exactly getting along. Jordan doesn't like taking unnecessary risks for Ian. Jordan probably thinks it's silly to risk her freedom just to report back Sharon's loved one's reactions. At the same time, Jordan is a fugitive while Ian is a free man. So Jordan just might have to go along with Ian's plan, for now. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember to keep watching the soap on CBS or Paramount Plus to find out what happens next. The latest episode of The Young and the Restless takes a dramatic turn as Nick makes the agonizing decision to call Chance to arrest Sharon. As tensions rise, Sharon is left grappling with the consequences of her actions and the unbearable guilt she's carried for so long. But just as the situation seems dire, fans are stunned when Sharon is swiftly bailed out, leaving everyone to question her next move. This shocking twist is just the beginning, as secrets are unveiled and the stakes grow higher for everyone involved. Nick is caught in an emotional whirlwind when Sharon finally confesses to him about the dark secrets she's been hiding. Desperate to make amends, Sharon admits her role in Heather's death, insisting that it was an accident. She tearfully confesses that she tried to cover it up out of fear for their family, and now, unable to carry the guilt any longer, she pleads with Nick to call Chance and allow her to face the consequences. But Nick, struggling to reconcile the woman he knows with the one she's revealed herself to be, hesitates, even questioning whether Sharon's medication could be distorting her mind. Meanwhile, the Newman family drama intensifies as Summer and Faith's rivalry takes a new twist. Their mother's ongoing feud with Nick only adds fuel to the fire, putting them on opposite sides of the battle. As the tension escalates, Summer and Faith find themselves caught in a storm of accusations, hurt feelings, and long-buried grudges. Elsewhere, Kyle is rocked by the truth about his parents' lies. Jack and Diane reveal that their heated arguments were all part of an elaborate ruse designed to protect Kyle from Victor's manipulative influence. Diane, visibly emotional, expresses her regret for the pain this deception caused, but she insists it was the only way to free Kyle from Victor's grip. Kyle, feeling betrayed by both of his parents, is left reeling, questioning their motives and whether their actions have truly been for his benefit. The tension between the Abbott and Newman families reaches a boiling point, with Victor's manipulative behavior threatening to tear everything apart. Kyle is forced to confront the harsh reality of his parents' actions, and the fallout from their deception sends shockwaves through Genoa City. As Kyle struggles to process the truth, he is faced with an impossible choice: to trust the people who claim to protect him or to turn his back on them forever. Meanwhile, the battle for power continues as Sally plots her own brand of revenge, and Daniel grows increasingly disillusioned with Sharon. The tension between family members and enemies alike threatens to boil over, as everyone seems to have their own agenda. But just when you think the drama can't get any more intense, Diane's mysterious sacrifice throws everything into further chaos. In a final twist, Chance arrives at Sharon's house to arrest her, but not before Nick makes a heart-wrenching decision to support her. Sharon's emotional breakdown only adds to the already heightened drama, and as she is taken into custody, the entire town is left to grapple with the shocking revelations that have come to light. The episode ends on a cliffhanger, leaving fans eagerly awaiting the next chapter in this explosive saga. Get ready for another thrilling episode of Asterisk, The Young and the Restless Asterisk. The drama is far from over, and the consequences of these explosive secrets will ripple through the lives of everyone involved. As The Young and the Restless prepares to hit a monumental milestone with its 13,000th episode, fans are eagerly speculating about what explosive twists the soap opera has in store. The latest buzz? The long-awaited reveal of Heather Stevens' real killer. And it could all unfold in a shocking flashback during this historic episode. The mystery of Heather's death. Heather Stevens' tragic death has haunted Genoa City for months, leaving fans and characters alike questioning whether the truth would ever come to light. Initially thought to be an accidental overdose, whispers about foul play began to surface, hinting that Heather's demise was far more sinister. From Chance Chancellor's tireless investigation to the emotional reactions of Heather's family and friends, Y&R has kept viewers on the edge of their seats, waiting for justice to be served. But now, the stakes are higher than ever. The 13,000th episode flashback. Sources reveal that The Young and the Restless plans to mark its 13,000th episode with a jaw-dropping flashback that could finally expose Heather's killer. This pivotal moment promises to bring everything full circle, unmasking the truth behind her death once and for all. Flashbacks have always been a powerful tool for Y&R, but this one will be unlike any we've seen before, an insider teases. The 13,000th episode will not only take us back in time, but also reveal hidden details that have been overlooked. The killer's identity is much closer than anyone expected. The suspects. Who could be Heather's killer? With so many suspects still in the mix, the flashback could reveal new clues that change everything. Could it have been a shocking twist within her inner circle, or perhaps someone who appeared innocent at first glance? Several characters have been at the center of the investigation, and any of them could be involved in the dark secret surrounding Heather's death. Chance Chancellor. As the investigator leading the case, Chance has uncovered many hidden truths. Could his obsessive search for justice blind him to the actual killer? Phyllis Summers. Known for her cunning tactics and complicated history, Phyllis has been involved in numerous scandals. Could Heather's death be tied to something Phyllis has been hiding? Daniel Rumalotti. As Heather's estranged son, Daniel's strained relationship with his mother has raised suspicions. Could family drama have turned deadly? Sharon Newman. Sharon has been deeply affected by Heather's death, but could her past connections to Heather hold a darker secret? What does this mean for Genoa City? The 13,000th episode is shaping up to be one of the most explosive in Y&R history. As the show celebrates this incredible milestone, viewers can expect not only the revelation of Heather's killer, but also new dynamics between characters. Relationships will be tested, alliances shattered, and truths exposed, making this episode a must-watch for fans. Stay tuned for the dramatic 13,000th episode of The Young and the Restless, because in Genoa City, even the most shocking secrets never stay buried for long. Genoa City is buzzing with the most jaw-dropping twist in The Young and the Restless history. Just when fans thought Heather Stevens' tragic death had closed a chapter, a shocking discovery threatens to turn everything upside down. During Heather's funeral, Lucy Rumalotti witnessed something terrifying and unbelievable. Heather's hand moving inside the coffin. The chilling moment. Lucy, overwhelmed with grief, had been struggling to accept her mother's sudden death. However, during the emotional ceremony, something caught her eye. A faint, almost imperceptible movement beneath the coffin's lid. At first, she doubted herself, but when she saw Heather's hand move again, panic set in. Sources close to the storyline reveal that Lucy's discovery will spark a massive investigation. Could it be possible that Heather was buried alive, or is there something even more sinister at play? Secrets and cover-ups. Heather's supposed death had already raised eyebrows. The circumstances were mysterious, and some characters hinted at foul play. Now, with Lucy's shocking revelation, questions about Heather's fate and who might have orchestrated this are more pressing than ever. Speculation is running wild. Was Heather intentionally left for dead as part of a larger plot? Could someone in Genoa City have staged her death to cover up another crime? Chance Chancellor, already neck-deep in the investigation, will be forced to dig deeper than ever before. Lucy's dangerous knowledge. Lucy's discovery puts her in a vulnerable position. If someone went to great lengths to silence Heather, they won't hesitate to do the same to Lucy. Insiders suggest that Phyllis Summers and Daniel Rumalotti will stop at nothing to protect Lucy, but will it be enough? A source close to the production teases, Lucy knows something huge, and the people responsible won't let her go easily. This is just the beginning of a dangerous game. What's next? With Heather possibly alive, the entire trajectory of the show changes. How will this impact the lives of those who thought they had lost her? And if Heather's death was staged, who benefits, and who's next? One thing is certain, City is in for a reckoning, and the truth is darker than anyone could have imagined. The Young and the Restless certainly celebrated its 13,000th episode with a week full of drama. Phyllis got into a car crash. Jill agreed to sell Chancellor to Victor, and Jack and Diane shared their true plans with Kyle. As if that all wasn't enough, it was revealed that Ian, Ward, and Jordan have escaped prison and have been working together to torment Sharon and now Phyllis, and Sharon finally confessed to Nick all her dirty deeds. Heading into the week of November 18, the chaos in City is only going to get worse. After making her tearful confession to Nick about killing Heather, framing Daniel for the crime, and potentially running Phyllis off the road to cause her crash, Sharon is adamant about telling Chance everything in the Young and the Restless episode airing on November 18. Although Nick will have his reservations, especially given Sharon admits to blacking out around Heather's murder and Phyllis' accident, Sharon will be determined to unburden her conscience. Once Maria and Faith join Nick and Sharon at the cottage and are brought up to speed on Sharon's alleged crimes, Chance will soon arrive to hear Sharon divulge what she believes is the truth. Considering how dismissive Chance has been since Phyllis first proposed the idea that Sharon was behind Heather's murder, the detective may be weary of accepting Sharon's confession. However, we suspect that after Sharon shares some sordid details about her cover-up job, Chance will be inclined to arrest her. This likely will lead to Michael taking on her case. With all of this being said, we've held onto a theory for months that Sharon didn't kill Heather. And with it being revealed that Jordan and Ian are somehow torturing Sharon as part of some evil plot, we think there's a strong chance that one of these villains killed Heather to ironically torture Sharon, who Ian probably has a grudge with because of Mariah. But if we take things further, we suspect that the murder is only the tip of the iceberg. Before Sharon wound up in Heather's apartment that fateful night, she was spiraling out of control for weeks because of some new bipolar medication. We speculated during those weeks that someone was tampering with Sharon's medicine, as we found it odd her doctor would all of a sudden switch her medication. The tampering is definitely something within Ian's wheelhouse, so has he actually been tormenting Sharon for months, starting with her mental health? If our hunch is correct, then Sharon's meds may prove to be the key to untangling the truth in this villainous web of deceit. However, someone would have to make this discovery, and we think this person could be Nick. Now, Nick previously discussed his concerns about Sharon's mental health with her doctor, but because of privacy laws, the doc couldn't be that forthcoming. However, what if Nick takes her meds and has them analyzed in an effort to see if they were in fact the correct dosage? He probably wants to know how his ex got so far gone and why she's been having blackouts. After the analysis is complete, will he learn the pills were placebos the entire time? Should that prove to be the case, Nick may show flashes of his father in his quest for the truth and to get vengeance upon the person responsible. Should Ian and Jordan then be worried? Something tells us that Nick will again try to be Sharon's hero and that Sharon won't be heading to prison for life. So we'll be paying close attention as the storyline unfolds. This Young and the Restless star got the ultimate pre-birthday surprise he definitely didn't want. Jason Thompson, who portrays the sassy Billy Abbott, recently suffered an injury days before his big day on November 20. He shared the not-so-fun aftermath of a recreational soccer game gone wrong. It looks pretty bad. Read further to check it out and get the full scoop. Jason's injury. Here's what happened. On November 19, the Young and the Restless actor shared a candid clip revealing how he ended up with the gnarly bruise. "Tomorrow's my birthday. I'm turning 48, and I got the perfect birthday present on Saturday afternoon," he wrote. Moreover, the whole mishap is the ultimate reminder for Jason that aging can be a bit of a bumpy ride. The I&R actor was casually warming up and taking shots for his soccer league on Saturday. Suddenly, he heard and felt that dreaded POP, which was really uncomfortable. It was a sure sign that Thompson's thigh muscle had given up on him. However, what came next in the clip wasn't for the faint of heart. Jason turned to a mirror behind him and lifted his shorts to reveal the damage. There was a big bruise covering the whole of his upper thigh. The bruise definitely looked straight out of an action movie. How did Thompson respond? "Look at this, I mean, purple all the way. Gnarliness," he explained. Still, Jason is always game to remain upbeat about the whole situation. Additionally, he didn't let the accident take the spotlight from his birthday and saw it as a learning experience. Further read, Josh Griffith breaks down Sharon's redemption arc. He acknowledged, "What are you going to do except take it as a lesson to be better?" Before wrapping up, Jason dropped some assuring lines. With a doctor's visit lined up, he was staying on top of things. Finally, he shared a birthday message, saying he's grateful and hopeful for the days ahead. Here's hoping Jason recovers faster and pursues safer hobbies next year. Happy birthday, Jason! You're a real champ! Meanwhile, keep reading Soap Opera Daily for more updates on the young and the restless celebs and other gossip. Let's hear your thoughts while we wish him an injury-free year ahead. In a shocking twist in Genoa City, Sharon and Phyllis are grappling with the aftermath of a mysterious accident that leaves both women shaken to their core. What starts as a regular day soon spirals into chaos when the two women realize that their phones have been stolen during the confusion. But who could have done it, and why? The events unfold after Sharon and Phyllis find themselves caught in an unsettling situation, where an accident leaves them both in a state of shock. The two women, already dealing with their own personal issues, are further thrown off balance when they discover that their phones, crucial to both their work and personal lives, are missing. With no clear explanation as to how their phones disappeared, the two women must now work together to piece together what happened during the time surrounding the accident. As they begin to recall the details of the accident, Sharon and Phyllis realize that the sequence of events isn't adding up. They both remember the chaos, the confusion, and the people around them, but someone must have taken their phones during the confusion. The question looms, was it someone close to them, or a complete stranger who saw an opportunity in the mayhem? Sharon's instinct tells her it could be someone with a grudge against her, but Phyllis is more suspicious of an outside interference, especially someone trying to manipulate the situation to their advantage. The theft of their phones adds an unexpected layer of mystery to their already complicated lives. With the potential to expose secrets or change the course of important conversations, these phones hold crucial information. As Sharon and Phyllis sift through the debris of their memories, they begin to realize just how many people might have wanted to get their hands on their devices. For Sharon, the theft is personal. She knows her life is filled with complex relationships, and the idea that someone could have violated her privacy leaves her both furious and frightened. As the investigation deepens, she grows more suspicious of certain individuals who have been around her recently. Could it be someone from her past, like Adam, who harbors resentment towards her and is looking for a way to get back at her for their past entanglements? Or could it be someone new, someone she trusted, but whose loyalty is now in question? For Phyllis, however, the situation is about control. Known for her strong personality and the chaos she often stirs in Genoa City, Phyllis is determined not to let this incident go unnoticed. The stolen phones could hold the key to uncovering a larger conspiracy or exposing the dark secrets of those around her. She's not one to sit idly by while her life is disrupted. And as she and Sharon start putting the puzzle pieces together, it becomes clear that someone is trying to sabotage their lives, possibly to weaken their power and influence in Genoa City. As the two women continue their investigation, they begin to suspect that the phone theft may be connected to a larger, more dangerous scheme. With so many unanswered questions and the potential for the stolen phones to reveal sensitive information, Sharon and Phyllis know they have to act quickly. Could this be the beginning of a more sinister plot, one that could shake Genoa City to its core? Their investigation is complicated by their own personal lives. Sharon is still navigating her complicated relationship with Nick, while Phyllis is dealing with the aftermath of her own turbulent relationship with Jack. The added pressure of solving the mystery of the stolen phones becomes an intense distraction as both women find themselves torn between solving the case and dealing with their own emotions and relationships. The plot thickens as Sharon and Phyllis face off against the people they once trusted. With their phones in the hands of an unknown thief, every lead they follow seems to unravel further layers of deception. Will they uncover the truth before it's too late, or will the mystery of the stolen phones continue to haunt them? As the situation intensifies, both women will have to confront their deepest fears, old betrayals, and unexpected alliances. The stolen phones represent more than just a minor inconvenience. They are a catalyst for a larger story that will affect everyone in Genoa City. What happens next will change the course of Sharon and Phyllis's lives forever, and it could very well expose more than just a stolen phone. It could reveal the darkest secrets of Genoa City. Fans of The Young and the Restless were left on the edge of their seats as the storyline surrounding Heather Stevens' mysterious death took a dramatic and chilling twist. What started as a tragic loss has spiraled into a sinister web of deceit, betrayal, and hidden dangers. And now, Chance Chancellor's relentless investigation has led to a discovery that could change everything. A trail of deception and danger. Heather's death had always seemed suspicious, but nothing could prepare viewers for the explosive revelations Chance unearthed. Determined to seek justice, Chance followed every lead, uncovering clues that pointed to a deeper, more menacing plot. The deeper he dug, the more he realized Heather had uncovered something dangerous, something someone was willing to kill to keep hidden. Sources close to the investigation reveal that Heather had stumbled upon a high-stakes secret involving powerful figures in Genoa City. Her relentless pursuit of the truth may have sealed her fate. The betrayal no one saw coming. In a shocking twist, Chance's discovery points to someone unexpected, a person Heather trusted. Evidence suggests that this individual may have been involved in a cover-up that Heather was dangerously close to exposing. This revelation not only raises questions about Heather's death, but also threatens to unravel the lives of several prominent families in Genoa City. Chance's discovery has not only exposed the terrifying reality behind Heather's murder, but also set the stage for a reckoning that could shake the entire town. What's next for Genoa City? With tensions at an all-time high, Chance finds himself in a race against time. Will he bring Heather's killer to justice before more lives are lost? Or has his investigation made him the next target in this deadly game? One thing is certain: the chilling truth behind Heather's death is far more dangerous than anyone could have imagined. As the secrets unfold, Genoa City may never be the same again. Stay tuned to The Young and the Restless for the next shocking chapter in this gripping storyline. Fans of The Young and the Restless were left stunned when news broke that Melissa Ordway, who has portrayed Abby Newman for over a decade, is leaving the show. After weeks of speculation and swirling rumors, Melissa has finally opened up about the real reason behind her unexpected departure. And the truth is more surprising than anyone could have imagined. Melissa's emotional farewell. In an exclusive interview, Melissa shared her heartfelt decision to step away from the role that made her a household name. "This wasn't an easy choice," she admitted. "Abby Newman has been a part of me for so long. The cast and crew are like family, and saying goodbye feels surreal." Ordway revealed that the decision to leave was driven by a combination of personal and professional factors. "I've reached a point where I feel it's time for new challenges and opportunities," she explained. "There are projects I want to explore, and I need to take this leap." Behind-the-scenes tensions. While Melissa spoke positively about her time on the show, Insiders hint at behind-the-scenes tensions that may have contributed to her exit. Sources claim that recent changes in story direction and creative differences may have played a role. Abby's storyline has taken unexpected turns, leaving some fans feeling that the character's potential was not being fully explored. One anonymous source close to the production said, "Melissa's departure is bittersweet. There's always more to the story, but she's leaving on good terms. She's ready for a new chapter." What's next for Abby Newman? Abby Newman has been at the center of some of Genoa City's most intense storylines, from family drama with the Newmans and Abbotts to her tumultuous relationships. With Melissa's departure, questions loom over Abby's fate. Will the character be recast, or will Abby leave town, perhaps opening the door for a dramatic return in the future? Fans are already speculating about Abby's exit storyline. Could her current struggles with her marriage and business ventures lead to a shocking twist that explains her departure? Melissa's message to fans. Melissa took to social media to thank her loyal fans, saying, "Your support has meant the world to me. I'll always cherish the memories and hope to see you all again soon, maybe sooner than you think." Her cryptic message has fueled rumors that this may not be a permanent goodbye. Could a surprise return be in the cards? Stay tuned to The Young and the Restless for Abby's final episodes and the emotional farewell that promises to leave Genoa City forever changed. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Colleen Zink is doing a wonderful job sliding back into the role of devious Jordan, who's entertaining fans with a new scheme involving Ian Ward. There's never a dull moment with Ian and Jordan in cahoots. Zink has earned plenty of praise on social media for her latest Y&R stint, but she recently clapped back when someone criticized her appearance. One user on X, formerly known as Twitter, said that Colleen Zink hadn't aged well and compared her look now to when she was on As the World Turns. Zink wound up setting the record straight about her previous health battles and aging naturally. "Hi, 2 rounds of oral cancer and no plastic surgery or Botox. Thank you, I'm 71. How are you?" Zink replied. Of course, other fans quickly rushed to Zink's defense and complimented her appearance instead. Zink also got some advice about not listening to the negative reactions, but she still felt the need to address this and offer up a good dose of reality. "You know, I have learned never to listen to the haters. But the fans have no clue what real life is for the actors who work 52 weeks a year to bring entertainment into their lives. It ain't all posh and pretty," Zink insisted. Colleen Zink looks fabulous if you ask us, and her talent is what everyone needs to focus on anyway. Now that Jordan is back on screen with Ian, this devious duo is shaking things up in the best way possible. Ian and Jordan will eventually make their presence in Genoa City known, so even more drama will erupt once the truth about their partnership gets exposed. Things tend to spiral out of control whenever Jordan and Ian are involved, so don't miss all the chaotic news ahead. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Ian and Jordan's crisscross alliance will continue to bring turmoil for their enemies, so stick with us for updates on their twisted plots and predictions on the fallout. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Jordan and Ian Ward are working together. First, Jordan must help Ian with his crime. Only then will Ian help Jordan get revenge on the Newman family. With Ian's history with Mariah Copeland, could Tessa Porter and Aria Porter Copeland be in danger? Could Ian and Jordan have a sick ultimatum? Keep reading and let's talk about what could happen with this storyline. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Sharon Newman's confession. E&R spoilers reveal that Sharon Newman finally confessed. While Sharon isn't the one who really killed Heather Stevens, she did clean up the mess and dump the body. Sharon also planted evidence to frame Daniel Romalotti. Junior Sharon also made comments and committed sins that made the pain of Heather's loved ones even worse. It wasn't until after Phyllis Summers was run off the road that Sharon finally confessed. I&R spoilers. Jordan and Ian Ward's alliance. However, when Sharon confessed, that is when fans learned new information. It was Jordan and Ian who were responsible, and they are working together. Apparently, Ian has been released from prison. Then, Ian busted Jordan out, and the two villains made an agreement. As long as Jordan helps Ian with his plan, he will help her get payback at the Newman family. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Mariah Copeland's danger. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Josh Griffith recently spoke to Soap Opera Digest about the Ian/Jordan twist. The head writer and executive producer said that both Mariah and Claire Grace Newman could be in danger. Now fans know that Jordan wants to punish Claire for her betrayal. What does Ian want out of this whole arrangement, though? My and our spoilers. Area Porter Copeland kidnapped. It's quite possible that Jordan and Ian could kidnap Mariah and Tessa Porter's daughter, Area. That would hurt both Mariah and Sharon. It wouldn't be just to make Mariah and Sharon feel a tremendous loss, though. Maybe Ian and Jordan plan on raising Area together. Ian kind of served as Mariah's father figure, although it got creepy at the end. Meanwhile, Jordan will want another child to corrupt and use against the Newman family. While Ian and Jordan seem to be both very sick people, they also aren't exactly getting along. Jordan doesn't like taking unnecessary risks for Ian. Jordan probably thinks it's silly to risk her freedom just to report back Sharon's loved one's reactions. At the same time, Jordan is a fugitive while Ian is a free man. So Jordan just might have to go along with Ian's plan, for now. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. The Young and the Restless spoilers indicate that Sharon Newman hit rock bottom recently when she finally confessed to her role in Heather Stevens' demise. She not only admitted to unaliving Heather, but framing Daniel Rumalotti too. The guilt was getting too much for Sharon, and as a result, she spilled all to Nick Newman. Sharon genuinely believed that she would lose Nick and her family over this, but he, along with Faith Newman and Maria Copeland, have proven their unwavering love and support. Besides, fans know that while Sharon did a lot of terrible stuff, she's not the one behind Heather's passing. Ian Ward and Jordan's recently made a shocking return and revealed this. There's also a good chance that the two villains tampered with Sharon's meds to prompt her to take such extreme measures. Interestingly enough, while Adam Newman has been on the other side of town, desperately trying to reunite with Chelsea Lawson, when he caught news of Sharon's situation, it seemed to ignite a spark within him. Nick brought it up during a chat at the new Newman Ranch Ho, used during the week of November 18 to 22 in front of both Adam and Victor Newman. It also seemed to rub Nick the wrong way when Adam mentioned the past dark bond he had with Sharon in the past. Adam was prompted to visit Sharon at Crimson Lights on Monday, November 25, to show her his support. After all, he reasoned that she was there for him after he remembered killing a man from his childhood, so he wanted to be there for her. While Sharon gently rejected his help, I and our fans can't help but think that this could catapult another Schick versus Shatum love triangle. After all, these three have a tumultuous history of Nick trying to save Sharon, as Sharon is often lured into Adam's dark seductions. Adam has never been a good influence on Sharon, and as she struggles to get out of the terrible hole she has dug herself into, the last thing she needs is Adam supporting and accepting her dark side. It looks like Nick will be the one to save the day for Sharon once again, and even Y and our head writer, Josh Griffith, hinted that a Nick and Sharon romantic reunion could be on the horizon. However, could Adam become an obstacle for them? The Young and the Restless spoilers remind fans that whenever Sharon finds herself in a massive jam, both Nick and Adam are tempted to help her out of things, but this also tends to place a strain on their brotherly bond. These two have finally landed on the same page and have been working in harmony at Newman Enterprises, but has this been the calm before the storm? Not to mention that Sharon and Adam's friendship was a major thorn in the side of his relationship with Chelsea. While she's good with Sharon now, Chelsea's jealousy of that bond was the very reason she and Adam couldn't make things work the last time around. Could history repeat itself for Chelsea and Adam? Chelsea has rejected a romantic reunion with Adam, but if she inches forward on this, could she inch back because of his reignited interest in Sharon?